The Golden Boy is a prestigious award given to the best under-21 footballers playing in Europe at the end of each calendar year. Some past winners have become all-time greats, while others never met expectations. So today, we'll find out what has happened to the previous Golden Boy winners since it was created, starting with a trip back to 2003, when a young Rafael Van der Vaart received the first Golden Boy award. He was an exceptionally talented midfielder who had broken into the Ajax at the tender age of 17. His talent was so great that fans compared him to Johan Cruyff. Van der Vaart scored a mind-blowing 18 goals in just 21 appearances, leading Ajax to the Dutch League title and an impressive Champions League campaign. So for his exploits at such a young age, Van der Vaart was awarded the first Golden Boy award. But instead of his career blossoming after such a milestone, he suffered a serious knee injury that required extensive surgery. Over the next 5 years, he kept struggling with injuries, which saw him lose his place in the first team. But he still scored 53 goals in 117 appearances before switching to Hamburg in the Bundesliga. At Hamburg, he rebuilt his career and became an integral part of the German side. This return to form caught the attention of Real Madrid, who paid 13 million euros to bring him to the Bernabeu. However, his transfer to Madrid coincided with the team's Galactico era. This meant he had to compete with Kaká and Wesley Sneijder for a place in the starting lineup. After 2 seasons, he got an escape route to Tottenham Hotspur, where he showed signs of his former self. After 2 seasons in England, he returned to his former club, Hamburg, before moving to Real Betis. Then, after his stay at Betis didn't work out, he transferred to a couple of Danish clubs before retiring in 2018 due to recurring injuries. Seeing how his career went from bad to worse, it's safe to say he didn't fulfill his true potential. But in 2004, another young player burst onto the scene with an absolute banger. Wayne Rooney came to the limelight when he scored a last-minute rocket at just 16 years old to end Arsenal's 30-match unbeaten run. In the 2003-2004 season, he became a regular in the Everton first team and was given his senior England call-up at 17. He became England's youngest goal scorer, bagged 4 goals in Euro 2004, and briefly became the youngest scorer in the competition. By the end of the year, he was by far the best young player on the planet and deservedly won the 2004 Golden Boy Award. That same year, he signed for Manchester United, where he went on to build a remarkable legacy. He won 5 Premier League titles and the UEFA Champions League, and became the club's all-time scorer with 253 goals. However, his legacy wasn't just tied to Man United. He was also England's top scorer with 53 goals until Harry Kane recently broke it. After such a brilliant spell at Man United, he returned to his first club, Everton, before scoring bangers for DC United in the MLS. Then, he finished his career playing for Derby County in the English Championship. But while Rooney's career might have lived up to expectations, it is nothing compared to the next Golden Boy winner. In 2005, a young Lionel Messi announced himself to the world with a breakout season for Barcelona. The 18-year-old forward dazzled fans with his dribbling, close control, and extraordinary vision. His standout moment came against Albacete when he scored his first senior goal with a delicate chip that left fans in awe. Despite his age, Messi was already an integral part of a star-studded Barcelona squad, and his performances in La Liga and the Champions League cemented his reputation as a generational talent. That year, Messi's undeniable skill and potential earned him the Golden Boy Award, confirming his status as the brightest young player in football. What followed was the best career in the history of the game. Messi became Barcelona's all-time top scorer, won 4 Champions League titles, 10 La Liga titles, and an unprecedented 8 Ballon d'Or. After leaving Barcelona in 2021, he joined PSG before crowning his career by leading Argentina to a historic World Cup victory in 2022. But in 2006, a young, skinny Spaniard took the Premier League by storm. Having left Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy as a teenager, Fabregas quickly became a midfield sensation under Arsene Wenger. At just 19 years old, he had already established himself as the heartbeat of Arsenal's midfield, excelling with his composure, vision, and pinpoint passing. During the 2005-2006 season, Fabregas was instrumental in Arsenal's journey to the Champions League final, where they narrowly lost to Barcelona. His ability to dictate the tempo of games and his maturity beyond his years earned him the Golden Boy accolade as the best young player in Europe. Fabregas went on to captain Arsenal before returning to Barcelona in 2011, where he added La Liga and Copa del Rey titles to his resume. He later enjoyed a successful stint at Chelsea, winning 2 Premier League titles before moving to Monaco. Despite a career filled with club triumphs, one of Fabregas's greatest achievements came with Spain, winning the 2010 World Cup and 2 European Championships. In his final year of active football, he took on a player-coach role at Italian club Como before finally retiring. He now coaches the same team in the Italian Serie A, but the year 2007 saw the emergence of Argentine sensation Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero came into the limelight while playing for his boyhood club, Independiente. His talent caught the attention of Atletico Madrid, who paid 23 million euros to bring him to Spain. At 19 years old, the Argentine striker showcased incredible skill, blistering pace, and an eye for the goal, making him one of Europe's hottest prospects. During the 2006-2007 season, Aguero scored 7 goals in La Liga, but his technical brilliance and potential made everyone sit up and take notice. By the following season, Aguero became Atletico's main man, netting 27 goals in all competitions and cementing himself as one of the brightest young talents in football. His Golden Boy win was a testament to his meteoric rise. Aguero's career only grew from there. After an incredible run at Athletic, scoring over 100 goals, he joined Manchester City in 2011. At City, Aguero became a legend, scoring 260 goals and delivering iconic moments, including his unforgettable title-winning goal in 2012. Despite battling injuries later in his career, Aguero retired in 2021 as one of the Premier League's greatest strikers and Argentina's 3rd highest scorer ever. But while Aguero's career lived up to expectations, the same cannot be said for Anderson, whose fall from grace was simply sad to see. Anderson Luis Oliveira made a name for himself with high-energy performances at the heart of FC Porto's midfield. But it was his move to Old Trafford in 2007 that catapulted him to stardom. Known for his flair, vision, and versatility, Anderson became a key figure in United's team, showcasing maturity and creativity beyond his years. In the 2007-2008 season, Anderson played a pivotal role in helping Manchester United secure the Premier League title and the UEFA Champions League. His composure in high-pressure moments, including scoring in the penalty shootout during the Champions League final against Chelsea, demonstrated his immense potential and earned him the prestigious Golden Boy Award. Unfortunately, Anderson's career didn't reach the heights many anticipated. Frequent injuries and fitness issues hampered his progress, and after an inconsistent 8-year spell at United, he returned to Brazil and later played in smaller leagues before retiring in 2020. Though his career didn't fulfill its early promise, Anderson remains a fan favorite for his contributions during United's golden era. However, Anderson isn't the only Brazilian on this list who didn't meet expectations. Alexandre Pato won the Golden Boy Award in 2009 after a sensational breakthrough at AC Milan. As a teenager, the Brazilian forward joined Milan in 2007 and quickly rose to fame. During the 2008-2009 season, Pato terrorized defenses with his blistering pace, technical skill, and a knack for scoring crucial goals. In 36 appearances that season, Pato scored 18 goals across all competitions, making him Milan's top scorer despite his youth. His standout performances included decisive strikes in Serie A and the UEFA Cup, leading many to believe he was the next great Brazilian superstar. However, Pato's career was plagued by injuries that disrupted his development. While he continued to shine in flashes for Milan, his form dropped and he returned to Brazil with Corinthians in 2013. Stints in England, Spain, China, and the MLS followed, but he never recaptured the brilliance of his early years. However, while injuries ruined Pato's progress in football, the 2010 Golden Boy winner destroyed his career by becoming the most controversial footballer of his generation. 2010 saw the emergence of a young Mario Balotelli at Italian club Inter Milan. Known for his incredible strength, technical skill, and composure in front of the goal, he became a key player for Jose Mourinho's treble-winning Inter side during the 2009-2010 season. At just 19 years old, Balotelli was already scoring crucial goals in Serie A and the Champions League, including vital contributions to Inter's domestic dominance. His flamboyant style and larger-than-life personality made him a fan favorite, and his performances made him the deserving winner of the 2010 Golden Boy Award. However, Balotelli's temperament and irrational behavior often overshadowed his talent, leading to controversies on and off the pitch. After leaving Inter, he had a great start to life at Manchester City, but in no time, his attitude caught up with him, leading to clashes with his coach. He had spells at AC Milan, Liverpool, and Nice, where flashes of brilliance were overshadowed by inconsistency. Despite winning multiple domestic titles and starring in Italy's run to the Euro 2012 final, Balotelli's career always makes fans wonder how great he could have been with the right attitude. He later played for clubs in France, Turkey, and Switzerland, and is now back hugging the bench at Bologna in Italy. But 2011 saw the emergence of Mario Götze, who despite scoring one of the most important goals in German history, turned out to be a massive flop. 2011 saw the unexpected rise to power of Borussia Dortmund, who won the Bundesliga by outperforming fierce rivals Bayern Munich. Key to that amazing run was 19-year-old Mario Götze, who rose to fame with his silky dribbling, vision, and ability to unlock defenses. Götze contributed 6 goals and 15 assists in the league that season, showcasing his immense creative talent at such a young age. His performances earned him the 2011 Golden Boy Award and established him as one of Europe's most exciting young talents. Götze followed up his breakthrough season by helping Dortmund secure a domestic double the next year, cementing his reputation as a generational talent. In 2013, he made a high-profile move to Bayern Munich, where he won multiple Bundesliga titles, and his crowning moment was when he scored the winning goal for Germany in the 2014 World Cup final. However, reoccurring injuries disrupted his career. Götze returned to Dortmund in 2016, but struggled to recapture his peak form. After a stint with PSV Eindhoven, he began to rebuild his career, demonstrating flashes of the talent that once made him a global sensation. He now plays for Frankfurt, which is far from many expectations for a talented player. But the next Golden Boy winner was a player destined to play for Barcelona, before ending up at Real Madrid. Isco's breakout season with Malaga was like nothing fans had ever seen. The Spanish playmaker was a revelation, capturing fans with his exceptional dribbling, close control, and creativity in the final third. In the 2011-2012 season, Isco was the focal point of Malaga's attack, contributing 6 goals and 4 assists, while also helping them secure a spot in the Champions League for the first time in the club's history. His performances were dazzling at just 20 years old, and his maturity on the ball earned him the prestigious Golden Boy Award as Europe's top young talent. His ability to easily pick out passes and glide past defenders made him one of Europe's most highly sought-after players. After winning the Golden Boy, rumors about Barcelona's interest in him started circulating, but when that didn't work out, he made a high-profile move to Real Madrid in 2013. Over the next few years, he became integral to Madrid's success, winning multiple Champions League and La Liga titles. However, his role became increasingly inconsistent under various managers, and despite flashes of brilliance, he struggled to maintain a starting spot. After leaving Madrid in 2022, Isco had stints at Sevilla before facing another challenge to regain his former level of influence on the pitch. He now plays for Real Betis and has recaptured the form that made him a fan favorite in his early years. But while Isco was able to turn his dying career around, the 2013 Golden Boy winner did the exact opposite by destroying whatever was left of his progress in football. After leaving Manchester United in 2012, Paul Pogba quickly became one of the most dominant and dynamic players in Serie A. During the 2012-2013 season, Pogba was integral to Juventus' title run, showcasing his incredible power, passing range, and technical ability. His standout performances helped the club win Serie A, and his maturity and consistency at just 20 years old made him an obvious choice for the Golden Boy Award. Pogba's ability to control games and his versatility and flair quickly earned him a reputation as one of the brightest young talents in the football world. After his Golden Boy win, Pogba returned to Manchester United in 2016 for a then record fee of £89 million. He won several titles with United, including the Europa League and the League Cup, while also being a key player in France's 2018 World Cup triumph. Despite his undeniable talent, Pogba's career has been marred by inconsistency, injuries, and frequent criticism. After leaving United in 2022, he faced challenges regaining his best form, continuing to play for Juventus. Then, in August 2023, everything crashed when he was banned for failing a doping test. It's a sad ending to a career many expected to be one of the best, but the 2014 Golden Boy Award saw an English winner for the first time in over a decade. After breaking into the first team at Liverpool, Raheem Sterling quickly established himself as one of the Premier League's most exciting young talents. In the 2013-2014 season, Sterling's electrifying pace, dribbling ability, and maturity on the ball were pivotal in Liverpool's push for the Premier League title. He scored 9 goals and provided 5 assists in a campaign that saw him become a key figure in Brendan Rodgers' attack. Sterling's Golden Boy Award reflected his rapid rise, and his potential was clear on the international stage too, as he made his senior debut for England in 2012. Following his award, Sterling moved to Manchester City in 2015, becoming a key part of Pep's revolutionary team, winning multiple Premier League titles and domestic cups. He also played a crucial role in England's run to the 2018 World Cup semifinals and Euro 2020 finals. After a successful period at City, he moved to Chelsea in 2022, where his form dropped massively, forcing the club to ship him out on loan to Arsenal. But the 2015 Golden Boy winner was so good that a Ballon d'Or clause was inserted into his Manchester United contract. Anthony Martial won the Golden Boy Award in 2015 after a sensational start to his career at Manchester United. The French forward joined United from AS Monaco in a high-profile move. Within minutes of his debut, he showcased his incredible talent by scoring a stunning goal against Liverpool. Martial's dribbling, speed, and composure in front of the goal justified the Ballon d'Or clause Monaco inserted in the deal that took him to England. By the end of the 2015-2016 season, he had become one of Europe's most promising young talents. His initial years at Manchester United were filled with promise, as he consistently contributed with goals and assists, especially in the Premier League. But soon enough, a poor work ethic and inconsistency in performance began creeping in. Despite flashes of brilliance, he struggled to secure a regular starting spot under various managers, and injuries have often held him back. Eventually, the club refused to renew his contract, and in the end, he signed for Greek club AEK Athens, where he's trying to rebuild his disappointing career. But even Martial's fall from grace is nothing compared to the disaster that happened to the 2016 Golden Boy winner. Renato Sanchez burst onto the scene in 2016 like a predator looking for prey. The Portuguese midfielder's performances in the 2015-2016 season were sensational, and at just 18 years old, he played a key role in Benfica's successful Primeira Liga campaign. His standout moment, however, came in the UEFA Euro 2016, where Sanchez helped propel Portugal to victory, earning himself the title of the tournament's best young player. After such an incredible year, he was deservedly handed the Golden Boy Award. With his physicality, ability to drive the team forward, and flair on the ball, Sanchez appeared destined for greatness. However, after a high-profile move to Bayern Munich in 2016, Sanchez struggled to find consistency, facing stiff competition in a star-studded midfield. He had loan spells at Swansea City and Lille, where he finally rediscovered his form. At Lille, he was instrumental in their League One title win in 2021, showing his ability and regaining his confidence. PSG noticed this form and signed him to help bolster their midfield, but the demons of the past came to haunt Sanchez once again as he struggled with injuries and form. He's now back at Benfica, hoping to rebuild his career once again. But after seeing so many Golden Boys waste their talent away, the 2017 winner decided enough was enough. That player is Kylian Mbappe. At just 18 years old, Mbappe was already turning heads with his blistering pace, technical skill, and maturity on the ball. In the 2016-2017 season, he played a key role in Monaco's shock League One title win, scoring 15 goals and providing 8 assists. His amazing performances continued in the Champions League, including a sensational brace against Manchester City as Monaco reached the semi-finals of the competition. After such a dominant season, he was handed the 2017 Golden Boy Award, and after denying them the league, PSG swooped in and signed him for a mind-blowing 160 million euros. At PSG, Mbappe continued to dominate alongside Neymar and later Messi, winning multiple League One titles and consistently delivering standout performances in the Champions League. On the international stage, Mbappe shone as a key figure in France's 2018 World Cup victory, scoring in the final and earning global recognition. He was also instrumental in France's run at the 2022 World Cup, where he scored a hat-trick in the finals. His career is already filled with individual and team honors, and now that he is at Real Madrid, he has the chance to win the Champions League trophy that has eluded him. But while the previous Golden winners were all flashy attackers and midfielders, the 2018 Golden Boy winner made history by becoming the first defender to do so. In the 2018-2019 season, Matthijs de Ligt established himself as one of Europe's most talented young defenders by captaining Ajax to an unforgettable season, winning the Eredivisie, the KNVB Cup, and narrowly losing out on the UEFA Europa League. His leadership, composure under pressure, and ability to read the game were standout features of his performances, making him the winner of the 2018 Golden Boy. The next season, he led his team on a stunning Champions League run, eliminating Real Madrid and Juventus. After his time at Ajax, de Ligt moved to Juventus in 2019, where he continued to impress with his solid performances in Serie A. Although his time in Italy has been marked by adjustment periods, he still won multiple domestic titles. In 2022, he transferred to Bayern Munich, where he struggled to hold a starting spot, before finally moving to Manchester United in 2024. Although he hasn't lived up to expectations, there's still time for him to forge a great career. But the 2019 Golden Boy was given to a talented João Felix from Benfica. In the 2018-2019 season, Felix announced himself to the world by scoring a hat-trick against Frankfurt in the Europa League. That day, he became the youngest player ever to do so in the competition. His exceptional dribbling, vision, and finishing ability made him a joy to watch. By the end of the season, he had scored 20 goals and provided 11 assists in all competitions. His performances helped Benfica score the Primeira Liga title, earning him the 2019 Golden Boy Award. Felix's combination of technical brilliance and maturity beyond his years caught the attention of top European clubs. Still, he made a high-profile move to Atletico Madrid in 2019 for a club record fee. His transition to La Liga was a challenge initially, as he adapted to Diego Simeone's tactical style, but he continued showing flashes of his immense potential. However, Felix struggled to find a regular starting spot on the team and ended up going on loan to Chelsea, where he began to show the form that had made him one of the brightest young stars in the football world. He returned to Atleti before proceeding on another loan to FC Barcelona. At Barca, Felix began playing with the freedom and flair he did at Benfica, but they couldn't make the move permanent due to the club's financial issues. When he returned to Atleti, the club decided to sell him to Chelsea, where he's trying to rebuild his reputation and career. But the 2020 Golden Boy Award saw the emergence of a goal-scoring machine known as the Terminator. Erling Haaland, a kid born to score goals, was crowned the Golden Boy winner of 2020 after a stunning breakthrough season with Borussia Dortmund. The Norwegian striker became the hottest prospect in Europe when he scored 8 goals in 6 Champions League matches for Salzburg. Despite interest from the likes of Manchester United, he signed for Borussia Dortmund, and boy was that a brilliant move. He spent the next 2.5 years there, scoring 86 goals in 89 appearances before stepping up to Pep's Manchester City in 2022. In his first season in England, he smashed the Premier League record by scoring 36 goals. In his second season, he led Man City to a historic treble, and his third season at the club saw them win a record 4 Premier League titles in a row. In just 125 appearances, Haaland has scored a crazy 111 goals, and it's safe to say the sky is his only limitation. But the 2021 Golden Boy Award was handed to a player known as the reincarnation of Iniesta. 2021 saw the rise of an 18-year-old Spanish midfielder who quickly became one of the brightest young talents in world football. Pedri's 2020-2021 season was remarkable. His vision, technical skills, and maturity on the ball made him a regular starter for Barcelona, despite the club's struggles. He also impressed at Euro 2020, where he played a key role in Spain's deep run, earning praise for his creativity and composure in the midfield. Pedri's Golden Boy win was a testament to his exceptional ability to dictate play, his intelligence, and his versatility in the midfield. His dribbling, passing, and football IQ made him stand out as one of Europe's most promising young stars. Since his Golden Boy win, Pedri has continued to shine at Barcelona, despite the club's transition period. His performances have been pivotal in their recovery, and he remains one of the key figures for both Barcelona and Spain. Pedri's growth as a footballer continues to excite fans, as he is widely considered the future of Spanish football, with a career that promises to reach great heights. But just like Iniesta had his partner in crime, it was Pedri's teammate Gavi that won the 2022 edition of the Golden Boy. In the 2021-2022 season, Gavi's performances for Barcelona were marked by his relentless energy, technical ability, and maturity beyond his years. His vision and passing range helped dictate play in the midfield, and his aggressive style of play quickly earned him a place as a regular starter for both Barcelona and Spain. However, 2023 was a terrible year for him, as he suffered an ACL injury that kept him sidelined the whole year. Thankfully, he is back playing and trying to recapture the form that made fans compare him to all-time greats. But the 2023 Golden Boy was handed to an Englishman dominating football with so much maturity and swagger. Jude Bellingham announced himself to the world when he made his senior debut for Birmingham FC at just 16 years old. His first senior professional season was out of this world, prompting clubs like Manchester United and Dortmund to bid for him. Eventually, he joined Dortmund at 17, and when Birmingham retired his jersey number, many people laughed at the club. But boy, they were wrong. Bellingham flourished in Germany, quickly becoming the centerpiece of Dortmund's midfield. His technical ability, intelligence, leadership, and versatility made him stand out in domestic and international competitions. During the 2022-2023 season, Bellingham joined Real Madrid, where he immediately became one of the best midfielders in La Liga, scoring 23 goals and providing 13 assists in all competitions. He was also crucial to Real Madrid's La Liga and Champions League victories and was voted the best player in La Liga. To round off his extraordinary first season at Madrid, Bellingham came third in the 2024 Ballon d'Or rankings. Undoubtedly, the recent Golden Boys have brought prestige back to the award, because the current winner's rise to the top feels illegal. On April 29, 2023, Lamine Yamal made a historic debut for Barcelona at just 15 years and 291 days old. While the kids his age were worrying about doing schoolwork, Yamal was starting games under the lights at Camp Nou. Yamal's incredible dribbling, speed, and ability to make an impact in the final third immediately caught the attention of fans and pundits alike. His creativity, maturity on the ball, and eye for the goal led to a breakthrough season with Barcelona, where he became an essential part of the attack. At the end of 2024, Yamal was handed the Golden Boy Award, becoming the youngest recipient in the award's history. But it was at Euro 2024 that the world stood up to notice his generational talent. He was key to Spain's dominance at the Euros, scoring once and providing 4 assists, including a stunner that knocked out France in the semifinals. The records to his name are already outrageous. He is the youngest La Liga goal scorer, the youngest Barcelona goal scorer, the youngest El Clasico player, the youngest El Clasico scorer, and the youngest player at a Euro. The list goes on and on. Not since Lionel Messi has the world been excited about a young player like this. At just 17 years old, the future is extremely bright for the Barcelona superstar, who is on course to become an all-time great. But as crazy as winning the Golden Boy at 16 is, it is nothing compared to owning a $12 million yacht at 12, or wrapping your father as a birthday gift. Click on the next video to see the stupidly expensive things Messi Jr. owns.